5.5 down. 5.5 down. Yeah, I'm going to step off the limb now. That's one small step for man. Yeah, I'm going to step off the limb now. Blue, we're breathing again. Thanks a lot. Yeah, I'm going to step off the limb now.
Okay, Houston, we've had a problem here. Okay, stand by 13, we're looking.
Blue, we're breathing again. Thanks a lot. Yeah, I'm going to step off the limb now. That's one small step for man. Ignition sequence start. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
Welcome to the Dobsonian Power Night sessions. It's cloudy outside. It's cloudy outside, but it's only thin clouds. Well, what I was doing, this is a bit unexpected because I was struggling here to test my Virtuoso telescope that is outside. It's connected already and pointing to the sky, and I was testing with a very inexpensive camera. So those cameras that you have on Touptek Planetary cameras that are designed to use as a guiding camera in a guiding scope, but they are very, very, very inexpensive, and I was wondering, I wonder if I use this inexpensive telescope with only that camera, without anything else, only that camera, that cheap, affordable camera, if it results in a good setup for a beginner to start with without breaking the bank, because we are talking about around $400 depending on the place you are on the Earth. $400 telescope and $100 camera or so. The cheapest one, I saw today on Discord someone was talking about it, and it was 80 or 90 bucks, the cheapest one, and has the same characteristics more or less of this one that I'm using. And I was wondering, maybe this is a good option, because with $500 what you can buy. You can buy a dwarf, you can buy a sea star or something like that, but it has limitations. This setup, you can do visual, and you can do a better view with the camera as well, and take some nice pictures. But I didn't know, so I didn't want to risk. I prepared the telescope. I was struggling here and focusing the telescope. The worst part, it's over. 20 minutes, around 20 minutes here, doing all that stuff. But I decided, well, I will not do a live stream because this will be very, very technical, me struggling here with settings. I went to do the sequencer, everything to start the camera and live stack everything. I didn't know any settings. This is all new to me. These kind of cameras are a bit different. These planetary cameras from Touptek. And but then in 20 minutes all done, and I thought, well, although it's cloudy, I can see the objects, and this information can be useful for people that is wondering what telescope to buy without breaking the bank, but a telescope that you can test it all. You can test if you like visual, you can test if you like to EAA, you can test if you like to travel with a telescope because it's very compact, you can test if you like astrophotography. Then you can have a sense, you will know yourself until you find your path. For instance, in my case, I found that I don't like astrophotography, the post-processing and collecting stuff. I like visual, but I like a bit more now of EAA, for instance, because I have loads of fun with it and I can see way more objects. I found myself, I knew myself during all this journey with you. And you as well, because I know most of you, and you found your own path. Some of you like astrophotography, went to astrophotography. Others like Samir, prefer only visual, or most of the time visual. You went through visual most of the time, and others like the keep it simple style that I use, the EAA, to watch with the camera. So to do that, you don't have to spend loads of money because mounts are expensive. Imagine that you want to go through one path, you spend a lot of money, and then you find that you really don't like too much that path and prefer the other way. For instance, you think that you like visual, but then you try, you don't like, you feel frustrated, and you prefer astrophotography, but then you have loads of eyepieces and things that you will not use. You will have to sell them or give away or something. But you see, if you, with a low budget, you can try it all and then have a feeling of what you really like. Even the sun, you can try the sun as well. If you do a simple filter, an inexpensive one, you can try everything. So I was wondering that, and I said, wait, I'm here. I was talking with my wife, and my wife said, you won't believe, my wife said to me, look, tomorrow is holiday here in Portugal. It's holiday? Oh, I didn't know. That's why the kids are woke up. Okay, I will do a quick live stream because this information can be important to some people watching now or watching the replay, and we can have some fun at the same time trying to see what happened, because it's new to me and I don't know what will happen. It may be a complete failure here. I have no idea. Well, I have already some idea, I can't lie to you, because I was pointing to Hercules cluster and it was visible here. That's what I know right now. Okay, so welcome all: Lilith, Predattack, Astrowomble, Bobby, Ismael, Brian Fowler, Chukma Jukes, Quasar, Chris Green is in the house, Ismael. And if you want, you know already, explorers, you have the link. If you want to share with me your telescope, feel free to do it. You have a link on Discord as usual now. Okay, so I have right here the telescope pointing with that small tiny camera. I covered the external CCTV, and we will do something that is to align to the Hercules cluster, because I was pointing there, but the mount drift. Now, for people interested in know, these kind of mounts that are more affordable are not so precise, they are a bit awkward. The ones that have the Virtuoso know already that. But there are some tricks that we can do to overcome. You see? There we go. There we go. So one of the tricks that I use, I will skip all the technical stuff that I can help you in a members only live stream or on Discord, whatever. One of the tricks is first to stabilize the mount. One thing that I'm happy with it's that this tiny planetary camera work on sharp cap to plate solve. So you can plate solve. I didn't make any changes. So the plate solve is exactly as I use with the larger cameras and telescopes. And I just pushed the button and it worked. It worked. So, but to work, the telescope has to be stabilized like this, like it is right now. And this telescope is a bit awkward. When it is moving and moving to one side, we just move the telescope to the opposite side. Now, to do that, it's good to have the cameras align, matching the up and down and left and right. You see, I'm moving the opposite side, so I can have this stabilized. As it is stabilized, I can do the live stack. Let's live stack this Hercules cluster to see how it goes with this small setup. Let's see, because I have already the sequencer with 4 seconds. Let's see what happens, if it's a mess or if it's some decent views. Okay, loads of... This looks to me like exactly like the 224 camera. Exactly the same. The camera that I have that I use to all sky. A bit less noisy than the 224, but can be a coincidence or something. But these cameras that are very inexpensive, around $100, $200, these cameras have this tiny sensor. You can see that usually I have the large view of the Hercules cluster, very small in the middle of the screen, and then I zoom. But now I'm using the full camera here, the full sensor, and you can see that is very, very, very small. But not bad. We can see the propeller here, this Y that we see here. It's the propeller. Not bad. It has noise. I'm not using darks, so it's something that I may try to see if it improves or not. But I don't have out pixels. It seems a bit of bands. But I know that the sharp cap has. Let me take this for you to see. Like this. I know that sharp cap has here. You see the histogram is a bit to the left, but I don't know because it's cloudy. I don't know if these bands are from the clouds or not. I don't know. Maybe I don't touch anything until I have a clear night. Well, they have here, but I will try anyway. They have here at the right a feature that is... Where is it? Where is it? It's band suppression. Band suppression. I never used, but... Well, I can't see that... Banding suppression, it's here. Banding suppression, it's at 0 by default. Let's see if this works. I will crank it up a lot to see what happened. I will clear. You see, the more technical part I did already. I don't want to bother you with the technical stuff here. This is only to be useful for someone I don't know if the bands are these kind of bands or not. I have no idea. You see some horizontal... This can be because of the clouds that are in the sky. It's cloudy, man. Look. And nothing with the sun right now. Nothing with the sun. It was very, very calm today. I was tracking it. But tomorrow we will continue to... it will be better during the week. It's to the sun. You see, we have clouds here. We have clouds here. More or less. Thin clouds from the huge ones are here. Yeah, there are clouds. So it will be not very accurate to take decisions. But I can see that the settings are okay. I'm using, for the ones that will buy, I saw someone on Discord that will buy a planetary camera. You can use as well, not only for guiding, but to do some stuff. And I'm using 4-second exposures, and the gain is 10,000 here. It's almost at the maximum. The maximum here is 15,000. This sensor, it's a weird one. The number, it's a Sony 2210. I was searching. I found one camera on Altair. Altair has a camera with that sensor as well, and other brands as well. I didn't go deep on that matter yet. I will. I just wanted to understand what sensor was this one. The camera designation is G3M2210 color, C from color. So the sensor is 2210. It's a sensor that has this has 4 microns of the pixel size. It's 4 microns. It's a large one comparing to others, which I like because it gathers more light and match very well with my focal length. Look, that the Hercules cluster is not so bad. It's not so bad. Let me do the enhancements. Oh, they are already on sharp mask. Like this. Is not bad. Man, remember, this is a very inexpensive setup. It's very nice. It's very nice for the setup that I'm using. No? It's the first time. I was pointing to Hercules. I was tuning the settings, the brightness. I knew already the brightness, but I wanted from the sensor analysis, but I wanted to now fine-tune the gain that I had to use. For instance, I discovered with these cameras, if you use on RAW mode, you can't adjust the colors, but if you use on RGB mode, you can adjust a bunch of stuff. That's for the all sky. I tested it in all sky and it works very well. It's cleaner than the 224. However, and we can use an infrared cut filter. This has an infrared cut filter attached. I could remove it easily, just unscrew, but I let it stay, and I can use more filters. The telescope is drifting. I can use different filters. The telescope is drifting. It's awkward. And as it is a small sensor, of course. What is he doing? Struggle. Natural view. It moved. Where are you? Man, this is weird. I can't see. Let me see the chat. Then I will try with a nebula. Well, not bad for this cheap camera. If you're enjoying the show, remember to give it a like to spread it all over the world. Yes, I tried already a bunch of stuff that could be boring. For instance, the focusing. It's very... I remember from the 224. When we finally find it, the right position on the Virtuoso, from then, now it's easy because I have the clamps, I have the marks, and I will not have many problems in the future with this camera. Now it's easy. Now I had already the position of the rotation of the camera. I have a rotator. Then I will put a mark or something to know the position of the camera to match exactly the position. But I tried it all. And I noticed that, for instance, to live stack, it's better on RAW mode. RAW 12, it's what I'm using, or RAW 8. So I'm always using the RAW mode, RAW 12. It's more detailed and it's better. It's what I saw. And the RGB mode only for all sky. Yes, it is holiday here. Hello, Tunisia! So this is kind of a live stream to test with a budget telescope. So far so good. I have a SV Boni 105 and I did interesting things with it. Nice. Muy bien, Ismael. I was translating the question. Yes, not bad. This is what we can expect from an inexpensive, but new people on this hobby, they don't want usually to break the bank and spend $800, $500 and just want to test. The advantage of buying first a planetary camera is that later, if you like, you can, and have the money, you can buy a good one, a proper camera, and then this one you can use as I use for all sky. This one was gifted to me by Touptek, so I received this and the same as the 2400, the IMX 410, which is amazing, man. I really love that camera. Yes, of course, Galileo, if could see what we are doing, would be amazed. And without light pollution, well, that you wouldn't like. Now, let me try another one, because we have below this one the Ring Nebula. It's a popular target to see. I have to auto stretch this to have it whatever. Maybe because of the clouds. Let me say to Sharp Cap, now that I have everything settled, I will use Sharp Cap. Sharp Cap as here, go to catalog. It's like the push to, but it's a go to, as I'm using a go to. This is very nice for the ones that have go to telescopes. You click here and I say ring. There we go. Okay. And start. And even with a small sensor size, you can see, well, let's see, now we are having trouble. It's moving. It's moving, yes, it's moving first. First it will move, it's here, the ring, look. It's here, below. Move to the position. Set target name. This didn't plate solve, but this is moving the mount, so I will try again. You see the mount? This is why these mounts are tricky. But I do like this, you see? I go here. Watch that the mount is moving down and the sky is moving up, because the mount is drifting down. So what I'm going to do is pull the mount up the opposite side of the direction of the stars. Look. I will pull the mount up, you see? And it stabilizes. Now I wait a bit. I think it's stabilized. If it moves again, I do it again. But it's stable. As it is stable, I go again to Tools, Go to, and I do it again. Start. Because this is awkward, the movement from the Hercules cluster to this nebula, then the telescope has some backlash. It's called backlash, no? The mount goes still moving. And it failed again. And wonderful. Wonderful. Start the struggle. Let me try to reset this. But I think it will be worst. I don't know. Like this. Let me see like this. Tools. Come on. Don't let me down. Go to. Start. Still moving. I should have done again the trick. But we'll see. There's another trick. If it will not work now, I will teach you another trick for any beginner that don't know. You see, it failed again. So what I'm going to do, I will stretch this here at the mini histogram. Bam! This is only to get the image brighter so we can see everything. So first I will stabilize this. I will center. It's not very well centered. And then I will do the trick. The second trick. The plan C. Oh, too much. You see how important it is to have the camera well positioned in the focuser. So we can move up and down and it doesn't go in diagonal or something. This is a kind of a beginner help, this workflow that I'm doing. That's why I'm struggling a bit, but I could be worse, could be worse. Okay. Now I do the opposite, so the mount can stabilize. And then I will tell you the trick that I'm going to use. It's very, very simple. You see, it's stabilized. Let's wait a bit of patience needed. A bit of patience, and there's the ring nebula. I think it's starting to move to the other side or not. Let me see. Well, kind of stabilized. I think it's moving a bit in diagonal. I will click once here. Bam! The opposite side. Just to give a break. Just to stop it. It seemed it was worst. I will do the other way. Until it stabilizes this mount. I think now it's stable. Okay, so the other trick is to come here. I'm using 2-second exposure so I can see the movements quickly. The other trick is to increase from 2 to 4 seconds. Now let's try again. At 4 seconds exposure. Where's the ring? Ah, it's here. At 4 seconds exposure, let's see. Go to. And start. Let's see now. Let's see if it works. Because with 4 seconds, what happens? More stars will be visible to the software. It didn't work, but I think it's because it's moving. I will wait a bit. More stars are visible. Can be as well the settings. We'll see. I'm struggling, but I'm keeping calm. I'm trying to keep the things. This is moving. Yeah, this is moving. Struggle, Orange. Struggle. Struggle, but I'm keeping calm. Struggle. Please don't move. Please don't move. Let's try again. We have to be patient with this kind of setups. Start, but it's moving. Actually, it's windy as well. It will not work. It's moving. Moving too much now. It's stabilized. Let's see. This is a struggle, a common struggle for any beginner. Come on, man. Stop a bit, telescope. Let me move the telescope to see if it stops. I'll center the nebula. Okay, now stop, please. I'm moving left and right to see if it helps. Awkward mounts. I want to see the stars quiet, like this now. Let's try again. Oh, it's moving, man. No, it failed again. Okay. Let's try 3 seconds. Okay, it's changing. Whoop. Go to failed and all of this. I will restart everything. I have no idea what's happening. Not livestock, man. Start. I have no idea what happened. Okay, we are there. Let me do a plate solve here first. At the right we have here this small button. Let's see if it is working. Not enough stars. It's weird that with the Hercules cluster it detected. 4 seconds. 4 seconds. Failed. 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 Increasing exposure and gain. It's at the maximum, the gain. Try in scene scan. Okay. In scene scan what? In scene scan what? Ring is what? 57? It's the Messier 57, no? It's 57. Ring. Nebula. Messier 57. Go to 57, let me see. Doesn't do anything. This is weird. The Virtuoso. Let me recenter this. It's weird because a while ago with the Hercules cluster it was working. It worked, so something. Sidereal tracking. It is. Look. Here. I will do the point and track. The point and track is what I use instead of go to keep this quiet. First let it stop. Okay, it stopped. It stopped. More. Point and track. Bam. Bam. Now let's see. Plate solve. Can it be this? Plate solve. It's the same. This doesn't affect. Let me try more. 8 seconds. Let's see if the 8 seconds can work. It works. Struggle. Now it's moving. So the trick is... it's recentering. It says here recentering, but it was centered. I don't understand, but... Whatever. Whatever. Recentering, it says. Recentering. Now... Well... I will move it manually to the center. And then I do point and track. Thank you, Quasar, for gifting 5 Dobsonian Power memberships. Janana, Matthew, Dan, Slime, Peter, you are now an explorer. Welcome
to the spaceship.
You are an explorer. Experience and practice. Beautiful words, Mr. Chuck. I see you took a cup of tea. This is like the guys that are playing in the field, and those guys at they are seated and say, do this, do that. Man, I can't believe I'm trying to center. I can't believe I forgot that tomorrow is holiday here on Portugal. National holiday. I'm trying to center it. Because it's 8 seconds, it's taking too much. Let me lower. Now we know already the thing. Huh? Okay. Okay. Stop the mount. Stop. Point and track. Maybe is that wish is failing. What? What it's failing? Sharp cap code set to maintain the object in the center. Yes. To recenter. Doesn't matter. I'll do point and track now. And now I just want the mount to stabilize. And you know how this works because you have one Virtuoso as well. You know that this is very tricky. If it's not stabilized... Look now, you see? This is what I want, but to stay like this. Okay, point and track. Again. Point and track. Okay, and now I go here and do the live stack. 4 seconds. Bam. Let's see if it works. What a color. Alright, it's better. Look, man, this is a very inexpensive camera, man. This is a very, very, very inexpensive setup. It works. Clear. It's moving. Clear. It's a bit windy as well. The telescope, it's over the table. I have it over the table. I'm resetting. It's working. Drifting, but it's working. Let me clear again. Lucky stacking. Now it's good. You see? It's working. It's the first image, come on. We have to wait a bit. No? Man, it's super inexpensive setup. Let me see if I... It's the telescope, it's this one. 400 bucks or 500 bucks depending on where you buy. The 6-inch Virtuoso Goto telescope. This was a telescope that I asked my sponsor 2 years ago maybe. And AstroArt Finland, so from Europe. Now it's 500 bucks on Europe, but I think in United States it's cheaper. And it does it all. And it seems it works. The mount, of course, it's a bit awkward. It moves. Doesn't stay quiet, and with a small camera will be harder. We have to reset everything if we want this to be better. We have to do like this. Restart. But you can do visual with this telescope as well. Go here. Ah, now it's here. Auto stress. You see, the mount moves a lot. It's a bit awkward. Maybe is that, Samir? That feature that is messing with the telescope, the recentering. Can it be? Point and track. Let's try again. Man, this is not very common. An inexpensive telescope with a super inexpensive camera. You will not see this every day. You will likely see expensive mounts, not this. Because it's hard. The Ring Nebula. This is a very nice nebula for you to try visually, because it's easy to find. It's very easy to find. And I was here thinking that I was not going to stream, thinking, well, I will struggle alone because this will be very technical. But at the end I figured it out quickly. The settings. It was only to test the settings, the best settings, and I found. Hello, Deborah. Look, Tenshi, it is the helical focuser. It is a bit annoying at the beginning. But the problem with the helical focuser, usually people think, well, it's awkward it's difficult, but the problem it's not to turn around left and right the focuser. It's helical because you unscrew, screw and unscrew. No, it's helical. The problem it's not being helical. The problem is, even I made an hack, you can see in the videos, with Teflon tape, so the threads are more well tightened. They are stiffer. Because the problem is that you focus, but then the camera with the cables, with the gravity, push a bit the focuser, and it releases the focuser. Because it's like a screw, no? But if it's very well tightened with the Teflon tape, it will be fine. However, the focuser upgrade that I have the video and I made it here, it's worth it. It's what I'm using now because I do just like this and no problems. The camera will not turn. So it's... yeah, it's still light. And remember that we are near the solstice. And the solstice, you know what happens. The sun is super bright now. The summer solstice. So after that, the nights will be better. Now it's a bit weird. And long nights will be the longer night, no? The longer day of the sun. The sun, it's not doing nothing right now. It was with small flares. It was with small flares. I can't avoid to watch the sun all the time. No, it's calm. It's calm. As we prepare to say goodbye to the 3697 for the second time, a formerly massive sunspot region over the past nearly 6 weeks. Huh? Ah. It will continue to grow and go on to produce 12 X flares during the first transit. That was the monster spot. Okay. So tonight is expected. The M9.7 flare early Saturday morning produced a coronal mass ejection, and during the next 24 hours will reach us. It's only at the side. It's not. It was not dead on. Yeah, nothing special. We'll see if tomorrow something happened or so. Man, it's doing a nice job for the cheap camera it is. Can do like this. Can play with the color. Better like this. The cameras, man, you have on Dobsonianpower.com. Look. This is a very cheap, for someone that is... Well, I usually don't recommend to buy so inexpensive cameras, but for someone that is in doubt and doesn't want to spend, well, maybe I don't like the cameras. Maybe I don't like. When you go here, you have all Touptek cameras right at the top. See? Bam! Let's see the prices. And you they are on holidays. So the ones that order it, remember that will be some delay now. They say here. Planetary cameras. Planetary cameras. Order by price. Low to high. 179, 199. The 179, the cheapest one, it's the 224. This one that I'm using, it's the 219. No. Dollars. 5% discount. Use my links if you buy any camera here. It's this one, 249, it's mine. It has a bit, just a bit larger sensor. But any of these cameras, they are usually have the same problems and benefits. There's nothing special about different cameras. And the telescope, $500 maximum on Europe. On United States, $400 plus, let's say $200, and you don't need anything else because it comes with eyepieces, comes with collimator, comes with everything. The cameras come with filter. So $600 sold to that boy at the end of the room taking a cup of tea. Yes, Hero is stronger than. So this one came here to enjoy the struggle. Man, the phone, that's why I say you spend a bit more and try an Astro camera. Any camera of these ones, inexpensive, it's way better than a phone. And you will see, because now this camera, I will use this camera with this telescope for you to see, for beginners, to see the workflow better, night after night. And you will see when the planets start to rise in the sky, how beautiful it is to work with this camera. And I'm not using anything else. No focal reducer, no Barlow, it doesn't need, it's the right fit. The Barlow will mess it all. And like this, it's okay. It's okay. Good stars. Even with clouds, remember that we are with clouds here. Clouds and wind. Amazing, amazing. The most inexpensive ring nebula you ever see. Man, I don't recommend any DSLR only for photography, nature photography, and wide field, night landscape, you know, photography and that kind of stuff. You can use it if you have it with any telescope, of course, if you have it already. But please don't do it, man. Don't buy DSLRs for as a new camera for a telescope. Don't do it, man. Don't do it. Astro cameras are much better. They work much better. They do it everything much better. We are in 21st century, man. Those cameras, and they will not last long. You will see. You will see. You will see in the future. Those are bricks, man. These Astro cameras are adapted to telescopes, to work with telescopes, with good quantum efficiency, full well, everything. It's a good signal to noise ratio, and everything. It's tuned to work with telescopes, and easy to adapt. Good back focus. This one looks like a cigar inserted in my focuser. even with binoculars. Very nice. Very nice. I'm liking it a lot. For a cheap camera. Of course it doesn't have so much details as we have with the better cameras, but it has enough to enjoy. This is a bright nebula as well. Star Guy is in a house. Hey Star Guy, did you finish already the pier? The pier in your observatory? Yes, the field of view is very small. Very small, look at this. This is the drift of the telescope. It's very small. You can't use on large, very large nebulae. That's why I recommend the 294 camera. That's my recommendation for everybody. But sometimes life, you know, people that don't have the budget. Yes, you can. Actually, I will try anyway. And different filters as well. This was a first test to the camera. What are you talking about? No, this is not live. This is... first, I'm not a human. I'm artificial intelligence speaking with you. You are speaking with a bot. Then this is pre-recorded. I recorded during the day. I captured the Ring Nebula during the day, and now I'm delivering to you. And as I am an AI, I predicted the future. So I'm answering to your answer to your question in the future. That's what's happening here. You know, time and space, gravity made it all. Einstein. See, you learn a lot here, new people. That's a good TV, a 4K 100-inch television. It's a good TV to watch the show. And I predicted this. Let's see what we have more to test this camera. Man, 60 minutes. Not bad, not bad, not bad. Not bad for a camera that's worth a pack of cigarettes. Or something like that. Restart. We are looking at the sky popcorn. The sky. Let's see T-Carbor if it exploded. The Blaze Star. Tools. Go to. Let's see if it has exploded and we will be the first ones to see it. Blaze. Let's see if it works now. Andromeda is not visible. M51, it's in a good position, says Chris Green. The Black Eye. The Black Eye is already gone here. Now it's doing the go-to, I can't stop. I am afraid to stop. I will have to increase this, no? 4 seconds first. Maybe I should have used the scene scan. No, go to image, no. It's moving a lot. Yes, the Andromeda Galaxy, no way with this camera. This camera is like the cheapest 224. Didn't play it solve. You see, the larger sensors are much better to plate solve because the software can identify more stars on the field. It's another advantage of the larger sensors. That's what I always said, and I keep saying everything exactly as the same day. Larger the sensor, the better. Larger pixels, better for Newtonians with long focal lengths like these. Gathers more light. Each pixel will gather more light. I'm trying to stabilize the freaking mount. I'll try to go here. What's the name of the number? We don't have here. T-Carbor. I'm trying to stop this so the sky stay quiet and the software can identify where the heck is pointing the telescope towards. Remember, I'm using a cheap mount. Well, not cheap, affordable. No, affordable. It's a nice mount. It's the mount that I'm using every single day to watch the sun. So I don't know why this is moving. I'm starting to get nervous with this. Come on, stop. The sun was very calm today. We'll see tomorrow. If it's something happen, I will do the live stream. Otherwise, I'll do on Tuesday. And I think it's doing everything by itself. I don't know if the software... Samir, I don't know if the software... Samir, you are obsessed with the hole. You really like the whole nebula. Yes, I did the hole. It was one of the first ones. The time it moved. And I will say here, go to 57 to see if it works. Ring nebula again to see what happened. I think it will fail now. It's all a mess. This is not a ring. It failed. Okay, it played solved. I did it here at the right. I think it's better to do like this. Yes, I will do like this. Let's try again. Struggle, man, struggle. These telescopes are to struggle. Struggle! Yes, people, and it was you that remembered me that differentiation of words. Because I usually use the cheap word to things that are good. I forget, man. Not perfect. Okay, let's try the Blaze Star, but here I can't. On scene scan, I really have to do it here. Go to Blaze Star. It has to work. Start. It has to work. Struggles. Man, don't push me too hard tonight because I'm testing this affordable setup for the first time. And you can see that I'm struggling with simple objects. I just want to give people that have don't have the money an opportunity to have a setup that does it all, because to do visual it will not do this, of course. It's only with this camera, paired with this camera. Man, I already asked for a book in the doctor next week because of my back and my legs or whatever, the sciatica or something. To do the tests, everything. This is moving, I don't know why. I will wait. I will be patient. The rule number 1 of the astronomer. Be patient. Don't panic.
Run.
Run to the mountain. This is all over the place. I will trust. I will trust the telescope. If you're enjoying the show, remember to give it a like to spread it all over the world. Thank you, Brian Fowler, for your super chat. For the effort. Thanks a lot, man. Thanks a lot. This is struggle night. Struggle night. Struggle night. I don't know what to do. I will try to stop the mount, like this break, because I don't know if it's moving because of the software, if I have to do something. Look, it's moving, you see? I moved up and it's moving to the right. This is doing something, I don't know what. Look. But I think it's pointing towards the Corona Borealis. I think. You see, this is moving, I don't know why. I will stop it. Telescopes. And clouds. I'm pointing the telescope moving with the arrows to... I'm trying to move it to the opposite direction that is moving. Because I don't know why. Doesn't want to stop. I have no idea, man, what's happening. It's connected, no? Alt azimuth. Arcturus. I will try Arcturus here. Star. Named star. Arcturus. Go to and see what happened. I think that if we find here in the application of the telescope, if we do the go to here, and then this software at the left connects and identify, it's better. I want it to stop. Okay. Yes, Star Guy, it has. This chair, it's very comfortable. I hacked the chair. It has a lumbar, a proper... But it's something that it's recurrent. It's not... even with other chairs and... I will go to the doctor. They will do the tests just in case I have something. If after the test the doctor says, okay, mister, you don't have anything. You just have to do this and this and this. I'll do it. And the telescope doesn't stop and I don't know why. What I'm doing wrong. Look, it doesn't stop. Tonight it keeps moving. I think I will disconnect it. Could be the connection. Can it be the power? No, it isn't. Thank you, Quasar, for your super chat. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you for showing the sky and for helping people to connect with the sky. There we go, there we go, there we go. And thank you, Popcorn, for your super chat. Thank you, man. I will disconnect. Connect. It seems that it was disconnected. Connect. Man. Let me open Stellarium. Man, I could watch the Hercules cluster, the Ring Nebula, Ring Nebula, bookmarks. Oh, Sagittarius is already rising. This is good. This is good. The Milky Way. This has loads of beautiful stuff for us to watch now in the summer. Box Nebula. Blue Rocket Ball. These are all small nebulae. Dumbbell. Dumbbell. Albireo. Crescent. Dumbbell. Dumbbell. M27. It's at 41 altitude. Let's try this one. Dumbbell. Deep Sky. 41. Doesn't do the go-to. It's not aligned. It's not aligned. Now what? Man, electronics. Antares. I have fear that the telescope fall or... No. Plate solve. Can be the clouds as well, I don't know, I have no idea, man. I'm trying to plate solve again. Here. Smells like clouds here. It's solved, I think. Oh man, struggles. Sharp cap settings. Plate solving. I don't want a stop. It's sharp cap that I want. Apply. Okay. Plate solve. Of course, it was sharp cap. I was using a wrong plate solver. I discovered the problem. Now it plate solved. I have two sharp caps instances. One that I've been using all this time with the Dobsonians and the Equatorial platform. I'm using sharp cap plate solver. Works very, very good. And this one is to use with this telescope, the go-to. The problem was that I didn't change to the sharp cap plate solver, a built-in feature on sharp cap that identifies the sky. Now it's working. You see? All that struggle with one simple thing that only now I detected. Incredible. It was Samir's fault. So now I should be able to go to the star, T-Corbor. Go to Blaze Star. Let's see now. Let's go if the telescope allow. It's stopping. For seconds, bam. The last time with 8 seconds it worked. 8 seconds, bam. It seems that this small sensor needs 8 seconds. Very hard to work with this camera, man. Yes, it played solved. With small sensor cameras, that's why I recommend not to buy the small ones, 224 and so on, and buy larger sensors. Always. It saves loads of time, and time it's precious to us, no? The price to pay is this. So what is better is to use the 294 with this telescope. Otherwise I will be always struggling. That's the sad truth. And changing exposures back and forth to have this plate solve. Go to again. Very hard, man, very hard. Worth to buy a bit more expensive camera, and it's the truth. I will not pretend. Maybe for planets it's okay because it's easy to find. But no, I will not recommend this setup. Only the Virtuoso, but with a larger sensor. If I'm struggling, imagine a beginner that doesn't know how to touch the things, and no. Sorry, Touptek, but it's too hard. And the mount, it's a bit awkward because with the larger sensor it plate solves every time. We've been doing that. With this, look, I'm here again and again. Oh, 4 seconds again. Now he played solved. You will try to go there again. But it takes time, you see, and it's not beginner friendly. A small camera. Of course, there's people like some of you that are here. You even do what I did already without tracking everything, but it's a cumbersome. It's much better to pay a bit more, just a bit, not much, and have a decent simple setup. You don't need to break the bank as well. At least to do this, to work with cameras. The pilot is in the house. I'm trying to stabilize this. I don't know if it's the software. It should be. No, I will not work with this camera and this telescope together again. Next time with this telescope will be with a 294. That makes a difference. This camera, I don't know what I'm going to do with this camera. Can be a all sky, but I have already. Robbie is in Australia. I'll try to close Sharp Cap to see if this... This was messing with the telescope. The Astro Thief likes very much to use this kind of cameras, but I will not do it again. It's his last chance to see me. What's happening here, man? And it's still moving. This with other larger cameras doesn't happen. Go to Antares. I don't know if it was because I was asking here. Antares and in the other software, the T-Core bar or something. Larger sensors. With a 72 ED, it can be a good fit for it because it has a large field of view. Yes, good idea, Chuck. That's the mount. But no, Samir, because with the other camera, it stops, plate solve and goes. This time you see, fail. It failed. I have to increase the exposure. Look. 8 seconds. With the others, I don't need to do this. Then I increase to 8 seconds, it gets elongated. Of course the mount is awkward, we know already, but remember, with the 294 I'm tired to do live streams with a Virtuoso and they work very well. Yes, awkwardly, but we don't have these kind of problems. We don't have. No, I will not recommend. I only recommend things that I think are a good fit for a beginner. If I'm struggling a lot and I'm not a beginner, I can't recommend this pair to a beginner. If they ask me, if a beginner asks me, now it's plate solved with 8 seconds. If a beginner asks me, I will tell, okay, if sometimes beginners insist, but I want this camera, I don't have the money, blah blah blah. Okay, but be aware that you will struggle. I will not lie. I'm here trying to find Antares. And he couldn't fit on the field of view. Antares? Plate solve. Recentering. Now it's working. Can be also the look antares. Woohoo! Can be the clouds not helping to plate solve as well, but a beginner will deal likely with clouds without knowing. They will look at the sky and they will see, well, it's not very cloudy, and it is. Thin clouds. And also the light pollution. Light pollution will wash out even more the sky. I'm on Mortal 5. So it will be even worse. Now let's see if I can go to Tikar Bar. Go to... Now it's working. Blaze Star. Yes, if I don't like, I will tell. I can't hide it. I don't care about brands and everything. I'm not locked to any brand. Any. That's an advantage. I can be very awkward and... But that's a characteristic that I have. That I will keep, and even I can be even worse in the future. I don't know. I really don't want to be locked to any brand. It seems the opposite because I have a sponsor here, AstroArt, but if you notice, the sponsor doesn't ask me anything to sell. By the opposite, we made already 2 or 3 giveaways with coupons, discount coupons. To the explorers, of course. That it's always to the explorers. Well, I didn't say anything to Touptek about reviewing this planetary. So, it was not in the deal. I think they sent me the planetary because they were at that time with selling with planetary cameras as well. They should have a good stock of them. Now they have less. It's me speculating, I don't know. They have less cameras and that offer it's finished. If you notice, it's only on the most expensive cameras now, like the 410 that I have. Man, this is crap. Wait. This is crap. No. The camera is very nice. It worked very well with the Ring Nebula and the Hercules cluster. By luck, I could get it. I don't know if it's the clouds. Let me see if it's with too many clouds. It is, but not enough to... Look, it's moving without me touching it. This is crap, man. I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't like this this composition. Dalai Lama. Dalai Lama. Could be wind to mount his light. No, but it's not enough. This is something with a software or something. This connection with a software. It didn't play it solve. With the 294, it played solve. When we do the go-to, it does the go-to, it goes to the position he thinks it's there, and then it stops, played solve again. Now, with this camera so small, it doesn't play solve the second time because it's awkward, the camera is small, it's a mess. It's a mess. I will stop this. I will stop. I'm tired of this. I'm bored with this. I don't recommend. Sorry, Touptek. I don't recommend this. I recommend the 294 from Touptek. Beautiful. And even more, if you have the money, my 410. That will be the ones that I'll be using. This is crap. This is crap. To this camera is good for guiding. It should be used to guiding. Check. You see? You were thinking about it, but my opinion it's bam. So tomorrow, I don't know if the sun wake up. It's sleeping this Sunday. What day is today? Monday. Okay, Sunday to Monday. Today is already Monday. It was sleeping on Sunday. Now Monday, if nothing special happen, I will not open the stream. But as soon as I see activity in the sun, bam, live stream. If tomorrow we have activity in the sun, I'll do the live stream. Thank you very much for being here, watching me suffering and struggling. But at least the positive side is that I have a conclusion. I showed you someone. This can be useful for someone in the future. Still Sunday here. Hey, Star Guy. I'm glad I didn't finish the live stream. Thank you, Star Guy, for your super chat. Much more Dobsonian power to our channel. Explorers, members, and guests. Bam, bam, bam. Thanks a lot, man. Thanks a lot. The Ultra Explorer, Star Guy. The Ultra Explorer. Ultra Explorer. We keep on tomorrow, Star Guy. If the sun is exciting. If not, then the next day. We'll see, we'll see. We'll see tomorrow. We speak on Discord as usual. When you are having your breakfast. People, thank you very much. Have a great, great week. If you're not with us, try. Otherwise, have a great positive week. With very, very strong week and healthy. We'll see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.